Daniel Chen stood in the observation deck of the Galactic Commerce Center, watching the gleaming spires of New Geneva stretch toward the purple-tinted sky. His reflection stared back at him from the transparent aluminum viewport, a young man in an expensive suit, jaw clenched, dark eyes burning with quiet fury. His personal communicator buzzed. It was Anna again. "Danny, please don't do anything rash." His sister's voice pleaded through the device. "It's just one job. I'll find something else." Daniel's grip tightened on the communicator. "It's not just one job, Anna. It's the principal." 3 days ago, Anna had interviewed for a junior analyst position at Velkov Financial Solutions, one of the largest investment firms in the Terran Galactic Economic Zone. She was perfect for the role, top of her class at Mars Imperial University, fluent in 4 human languages and 2 alien dialects, with recommendations that would make any employer salivate. The Velkov hiring manager, a slug-like Morellian named Gukstar, had rejected her application within hours. The reason? Delivered with barely disguised contempt: "We prefer species with more established cognitive frameworks. Humans are too unpredictable, too emotional for serious financial work." Daniel had built his fortune on being unpredictable. At 28, he was the youngest human to ever control a venture capital firm operating across 5-star systems. Chen Interstellar Ventures had funded everything from antimatter refineries to quantum computing arrays. His latest project was his most ambitious yet, a 15 billion credit investment in the Velkov homeworld's new orbital manufacturing complex. The contract sat on his desk, waiting for his signature. It would make Velkov Financial Solutions the most powerful economic entity in 3 sectors. Daniel opened a secure channel to his chief legal officer, a sharp-minded woman named Patricia Rodriguez. "Patricia, pull the Velkov contract." There was a pause. "Sir, if we withdraw now, the penalty clauses." "I don't care about the penalties. Pull it immediately." "Daniel, this will cause an economic incident. The Galactic Commerce Consortium will." "Let them complain." His voice was ice. "Draft a statement. Make it clear why we're withdrawing. Be specific about the discrimination against my sister." Within an hour, the financial networks across known space exploded with the news. Chen Interstellar Ventures, one of humanity's most successful investment firms, had unilaterally canceled 15 billion credits worth of contracts with Velkov Financial Solutions. The reason? Species-based employment discrimination. The Velkov stock price immediately plummeted 23%. Daniel's office filled with urgent calls. Ambassadors, business partners, even the Terran Colonial Authority begged him to reconsider. He ignored them all except one. Ambassador Threlanak, a towering insectoid Zithian who served as the Galactic Commerce Consortium's mediator, appeared via hologram in Daniel's office. His mandibles clicked in agitation. Double quotes: "Mr. Chen, your actions are destabilizing an entire sector's economy over a personal grievance. This is exactly the kind of emotional, irrational behavior that concerns other species about humans." Daniel leaned back in his chair, a cold smile playing at his lips. "Ambassador, let me explain something about human psychology. We're a tribal species. We protect our own. My sister is brilliant, qualified, and passionate about financial analysis. She was rejected not because of merit, but because of prejudice. One rejected application hardly justifies. It's never about one application." "Ambassador," Daniel's voice sharpened, "how many other qualified humans have been passed over? How many times have our people been dismissed as too emotional, too unpredictable, too human for positions we're overqualified for?" The Zithian's antennae twitched. "The consortium has protocols for addressing discrimination complaints, protocols that take years and result in token fines." Daniel stood, walking to the viewport. "You call us emotional and irrational. But here's what you don't understand: our emotions make us dangerous, not weak. We remember every slight, every injustice, and we have very long memories." Within 48 hours, 3 other major human investment firms followed Daniel's lead, pulling a combined 30 billion credits from Velkov-affiliated projects. Human entrepreneurs across the galaxy began quietly redirecting their business away from companies known for anti-human hiring practices. The Galactic Commerce Consortium convened an emergency session. Guck Star, the Morellian who had rejected Anna, appeared on every news feed with a groveling apology. Velkov Financial Solutions announced a comprehensive review of their hiring practices and extended a formal job offer to Anna at double the original salary. With a signing bonus. Anna called Daniel from Earth. They offered me the position, senior analyst, not junior, plus benefits and, turn it down, Daniel said quietly. What? But Danny, you don't want to work for people who only value you when it costs them money to discriminate. You deserve better, he smiled. Besides, I'm starting a new division of Chen Interstellar, human-focused financial services. I need a director of analysis. Interested? He could hear the smile in her voice. When do I start? 2 weeks later, Daniel stood before the Galactic Commerce Consortium, delivering a keynote address on human economic integration. The amphitheater was filled with representatives from dozens of species, all watching the young human with new wariness and respect. You've learned something important about humanity, Daniel said, his voice carrying across the vast chamber. We're not just capable of brilliance in science, art, or warfare. We're capable of something more dangerous: solidarity. Touch one of us, and you answer to all of us. He paused, letting the words sink in. We don't ask for special treatment. We ask for fairness. Judge us on our merits, not your prejudices. Because the next time someone discriminates against a human for being too emotional, they might find out just how emotional 15 billion credits feels when it walks out the door. The chamber erupted in a mix of clicking mandibles, whistling spiracles, and grudging applause. Ambassador Threlanak approached Daniel afterward. You've made your point, Mr. Chen, quite forcefully. Daniel extended his hand, a human gesture the ambassador had learned to recognize. Good, because we're just getting started. As Daniel left the consortium building, his communicator chimed with a message from Anna. First day complete. I love it here. Thank you for believing in me. Daniel smiled, looking up at the stars that humanity had claimed as their birthright. They called humans emotional, unpredictable, irrational. They were right, and that made humanity unstoppable.